Hi everyone and welcome, my name is Dora and this is update number 27 to my no-buy project pan. So I am on a no-buy for certain makeup categories, not every single one in my collection, just where I feel like things had gotten a little bit out of hand and I was buying too much in a certain category. I've got goal numbers for each of those categories, and in this project I work on all of the items within each of those categories that I want to know by on. I've also recently included skincare, hair care and perfume just bulked together in one sort of skincare and air quotes category. Once I've hit that goal number, it moves out of this project and I am then allowed to buy a new product should I choose to do that. I was initially inspired by JessicaPayneC, who I've linked down below. She is doing a series where she's put herself on a no-buy for all of her inflated makeup categories. She doesn't have specific goal numbers for each of her categories. It's just, you know, once she's panned 100 items, she's then allowed to buy one new product from those problem categories. Right. There are some amazing panners who've joined in on this and they're doing their own version of a no-buy project pan as well, so I've linked them down below. Do check them out if you would like to see more no-buy project pan content. Let's just get into it. I've got an exciting update. I've got Empties from my skincare category, but also from my makeup categories. I don't have a category rolling out of this project today. That's all right, you know, this doesn't happen very often. It did happen last time. I've also got a couple of declutters and yeah, 9 empties in total. And I've got a box of just random empties here as well that aren't products that are in this project, or maybe I had emptied them before they joined this project. So I just kind of want to show them and then I can recycle them already. Let's kick off with all of the makeup stuff first. Why not? So my first empty is a primer and it's this Lavender primer here. I ended up using this on my legs mixed in with my body lotion. It broke me out. It had expired officially in May, so a month ago. You know, I didn't like this anymore. I already showed this to you in my Plan to Pan update, my most recent one. So if you're following most of my stuff, then this is not a surprise to you, but still super happy. I finished another primer. I'm now down to 6 primers in total and my goal is to be down to 2. So I've got to pan 4 more before I can roll primers out of this project. And I just quickly want to show you the 6 others that I've still got in this project or in my collection. And there are 3 from Revolution, 2 that I'm making really good progress on. There is the Revolution Pore Blur primer. I love this one. There's not a lot left. I'm holding back on this one because it's a favorite and I would repurchase this one as soon as it runs out. And you know, since I can't buy a new one until I'm down to 2, I'm really trying to have this one be one of those last 2. This one I'm also making great progress on. I'm trying to finish it this year. This is the Revolution Pro Radiant Peach Primer. I really enjoy this one on its own in the summer. It's slightly tinted, a bit orangey. I use this on its own and then I just like pop a little bit of concealer on. Sometimes I mix a tiny bit of my foundation into it as well. But yeah, this is a great summer primer. And then I've got the Revolution Ceramide Primer. I think they've recently renamed it, maybe even reformulated it. It's okay, you know, I've popped it into a project. Can't think at the top of my head which one, but yeah, I'm using it a little bit so that it's not just being completely neglected. I'm also still trying to finish this Bare Minerals Primetime Original Foundation Primer in my Plan to Pan for this year, so this is still going strong. And then this is a daily use item, Collection Gorgeous Glow Filter Finish Complexion Boosting Primer and Illuminator. I only use this to tidy up fallout every single day. Love it. I mean, technically it should be in my, I'm not even sure, it's like its own category, but it's part of my primers. So there we go. And then finally, I've got the Trended Up Perfect Prime by BioRetinous Anti-Redden Calm Primer. This works really well when you're just, you know, you've got redness. I don't think I would necessarily repurchase it, but it's useful to have, you know, a color correcting primer. Next is another empty, and if you saw my previous update, this is not a surprise to you. So I finally finished my Vive Eye Wand in Silver Mink. I got this one from Ruth actually, who I'm going to link down below. Actually, she's linked there because she used to do a No by Project pan as well. I think she stopped that. But yeah, I'm done with this. So this is rolled up all the way, but there's a plastic base here. So if I make that flush, you know, there's a tiny little bit of a dome, but I can't apply this anymore without hurting my sensitive eyelids. It was a really, really beautiful formula. I enjoyed working on this. Yeah, but it's done. So I'm now down to 5 eyeshadow sticks. I think I had 12 in here at one point, and other than one that I had to declutter, it was a Franken in a pot. Everything else I panned. Super happy with this category. My goal is to be down to 3, so I'm only 2 more away from hitting that goal, and I think I can do that this year. So here are the 5 that I've still got. Let's start over here. Nude Sticks, Magnetic Matte Eye Color in Terra. I'm wearing this one today, believe it or not, under, I mean, yeah, you can kind of tell. But I've got, because I just filmed, I've got this shadow here on top, and that's a swatch of the Nude Sticks, and then this shadow on top as well. I do have some progress on here. Super happy with that, because now that the Vive is gone, I am wearing this one a little bit more often. And it helps that it's summery now, because in winter, the Nude Sticks and also the e.l.f. sticks, and I've got 3 of them, they're definitely more solid. So now that it's warmed up a little bit, they're much more emollient and easier to apply. I have got these 3 by e.l.f. There is Perfect Pearl, which looks like this. Okay, let me roll it all the way up, because there is a lot. Trying to finish it this year. I don't have any progress since I last updated you in this series, but I do have some progress on Champagne Crystal. So I'm splitting my time between this one and the Nude Sticks. Here's how much I have left, and you're seeing the progress as well, the markings. I think I can have this done, maybe not for the next update, but the following, yeah. And then these 2, I'm really not working on them at all. I should just roll them into like a fun project for a usage goal, but there's also bronze metal here. I'm gonna be very careful to try and roll this up all the way, because it's very wobbly in here and it has broken off before. I think this is all I'm gonna, yeah, this is it. Ooh. Playing with fire. And then here, holy grail item, the Kiko long lasting eyeshadow stick in 11. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, yeah, this is all the way down, so it's still pretty much brand new. I've used it a few times here and there. And this is how much you get in one of those. I have panned a different purple Kiko before in 58. Absolutely loved it. It was ever so slightly more vibrant, but yeah, still love this item. Just couldn't get 58 anymore. Very happy with how I'm doing in that category. And then finally, wow, this is so exciting to me, because I had, up until this point, not finished an item from that category yet. I think since becoming a panner like 4 years ago, I finished a cream blush. Wow. So here's my PS cream blusher, another item I got from Ruth actually, as was the Vive, the e.l.f. sticks and the Nude Sticks as well. Yeah. Ruth blessed me with a lot of lovely, lovely items, and I'm getting through them all right, you know. Yeah, there's still like a few bits left here and there, but the majority of it, I think, has been panned by now. Anyway, here is what this one is looking like now, and the pan evolution was so strange and bizarre to me, but now it all makes sense. There's actually this symmetrical pattern here. It's just very odd to me because, you know, this is, yeah, I mean, you can see there's like a tiny little bit of product still there, but I'm not comfortable scraping out what's here because I just don't find this hygienic anymore. I don't want to apply this on my face anymore. Anyway, I'm done with it. I'm so happy. And I can't wait to show you this all again in my 25 and 2025. And there'll be like a cool slideshow in that video. Yeah. But yeah, done with my cream blush, which means I'm down to 4 cream blushes now, and my goal is to be down to 1. So I've got just another like 12 years to go, but I'll be all right. And here's what I've got left. I've got a Fenty matchsticks here, which I was wearing this morning, but yeah, no, definitely not on anymore. Here's how much I have left of this. I'm like trying to finish it this year, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. And this is the H&M Do It All Stick in Rose Coral. Love it. It's for lips and cheeks. And here's how much I have left of it. You can see the plastic base there. Now it's flush. But yeah, all the way rolled down, there's still lots of products. And then I have a Made by Mitchell blush in Rosy Posy as well. Another one from Ruth here. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in a mystery shade. I'm not sure which one. But here is this one. If you compare it to this blusher in Rose, it's definitely more orangey leaning. There's that. Let's move on to the skincare stuff. I'm gonna go straight into the Empties and 2 very, to me, satisfying declutters as well. First of all, I finished the second of 2 Natural Care Cleansing Makeup Removal Wipes. These were a gift from a friend of mine. She gave me 2 sealed packages. It's not a product that I normally buy. It was very, very handy for removing swatches in my eyeshadow declutter project pan where I'm swatching everything out. And if you watched my most recent one, you know, like I have really sensitive skin anyway, but yeah, like the swatches, my skin was definitely a lot more bumpy because I'd run out of these ones and then I was using a flannel and micellar water. But here we are, you know, that's okay. All done with that. There were, and this was for sensitive skin, so there were 20 wipes in here, and I showed you an empty, I think at my previous update, possibly, or the one before, 40 wipes, all done, great. I also finished 3 more of these foil packages, so just some samples, but you know, they count as one item. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, I think that was 3 uses, so I just applied this on my hands at night, and yeah, I got 3 uses out of this 2 ml packet. This was a 1 ml packet of the Lancaster 365 Skin Repair Serum, 1 use only. Yeah, quite enjoyed it. This was really nice actually. This was the Mixer Urea Repair Cream, like a body cream for very dry skin, and I do have very dry skin, so I really enjoyed this one. This again was 7 ml, 1 application, so quite a lot of body lotion that I'm using there, but I think it makes sense, yeah. Then I finally finished the Me Plus Acacia Collagen Booster. Yeah, it was alright. I mean, it was a repurchase, but I don't think I would repurchase it again. I don't think it did much, yeah, but it was alright. This was a huge thing for me. I finished the Pie Face Botanics, so this is an indie brand face oil. I ended up using it mostly as a hair oil. And yeah, you can see progress lines here because this had been in Graveyard Project Pan for 3 years in a row, and I finally finished it. So long time coming, absolutely lovely. I'll probably repurpose the bottle, but yeah, really satisfying empty to me. I think that was all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So 9 empties in total. I also then decluttered 2 body sprays. I absolutely didn't like the fragrance of them. They were a re-gifted gift that my mother-in-law received and she didn't want it, so she passed it on to me, and I didn't like it that much either. I was like, yeah, fine, I'll pan it as a room spray, you know, as per your suggestions, because I was like, I just don't want this on my body. How can I use this up? So there were 4 bottles, right? So 2 of them were completely untouched. I ended up donating them to our local school's summer fair. So great. We were just all, you know, invited to bring some brand new products, some stuff that hasn't been used yet. Yeah, so I managed to donate those 2, and I think it's going to be part of the raffle. So hoping, fingers crossed, I'm not going to get those items back when I win something in the raffle. We'll see. But I think it went to a good cause, and maybe it goes to someone who is actually going to appreciate it a lot more. Or it will be regifted again and again. The gift that keeps on giving. So I'm gonna just pause now and grab those other two body fragrances because I do have some progress to show you on those. So these are the Fab Essentials. So these are the remaining two bottles that I've held on to because I've already started using them. This one I'm really close on. See, I'm here now, and last time I was here. So I feel like I'm making good progress. I'm about, yeah, like from what was left last time, I'm about halfway done. So I'm expecting this to be an empty at my next update. That would be super great. And I think, yeah, spray bottles are always super handy. I'm gonna hold on to that, maybe clean it out and put something else in there. And then this one is the new Roses body spray, also Fab Essentials, whereas this one was Cool Wave body spray. I like this one slightly more, so I'm sort of, you know, hate panning the other one first. I'm here today and I was here last time. So this one I did put into the washing machine and that worked out really well actually. But yeah, room sprays basically for both of them. I also have huge progress on this one here. So this is the Vitamin C Detox Skincare Energizing Facial Spritz by Superdrug. I've marked it now, I'm here. I think I had like just started using it in my last update because I had finished another face spray. Maybe I was about here, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm flying through this one. I really enjoy it. I have got one more toner other than the one that I'm going to show you in a moment. I think it's the Pixie Glow Tonic. I think I'm going to try to turn that into a face mist as well. The other one, once I'm done with that, I think that's it for toners that I can use twice a day, morning and evening. And then I would repurchase this one because I would then consider this specific subcategory under control. Here is the toner, Me Plus again, BHA toner with salicylic acid, 2%. I have sort of calmed down on using this on a regular basis. I did notice that it made my skin very sensitive. So I'm sort of down to using this perhaps once, absolute maximum twice a week at night. And yeah, I'm not, you know, especially now where it's so sunny, because it does always warn you at the back of the bottle, make sure you put SPF on afterwards anyway. I mean, I wear SPF 50 every day anyway, but whilst it's so lovely and sunny and summery outside, I'm just not in a rush to go through this. I think that could potentially be damaging to my skin. This is not a daily, twice a day type of face mist, but that's why once I'm done with the Pixie, I would repurchase this one. I need to give you numbers. So remember, I've got the 2 declutters here and then plus 6 empties from skincare. I started off with 77 products. I'm now down to 54. My goal is to be down to 6. Yeah, but that's okay. I'll keep going. All right. I'm gonna recalculate that, you know, once it comes to toners being out, I might have to recalculate that, but yeah, there's still time to work that out. Okay. Now let's move on to my random empties. I'm gonna just start off with some of the bulky stuff, and this is a recent empty. This is the Simple Hydrating Micellar Water, 3.5% hydrating actives and triple purified water. Really enjoyed this one, really good for sensitive skin. You know, inexpensive, Superdrug type of item. They might have it in Boots as well, to be honest. It's vegan as well, it's got the bunny on there. I really enjoyed this, even though I'm not using this one right now, I'm using a different one. But yeah, I go through these quite fast, specifically because I'm using those microfiber rounds as well, rather than the cotton. I've got my own theory on that. Anyway, no, okay. Also finished the Nivea Double Effect Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. Really like this one. I think it's just as good, if not better, than the waterproof eye makeup remover from Garnier. but a little bit cheaper. And why not, you know? I got through this again really quickly and I'm already halfway through the next bottle. So yeah, this is a repurchase item. Here's a declutter. I feel like I showed you, or at least shared it in a video before. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Remember, I finished off the sample, but this has definitely gone bad and it's got a really strong, pungent chemical scent on here now. So unfortunately, this is a declutter. Here's one that I finished, and this was from M&S, the Fresh Elements Daily Moisture Cream SPF 30 actually. So I use this more in the winter time with hyaluronic acid. Cut into it. I had a little pump here, but that stopped working and there was loads left. Like it was sort of here when the pump stopped working. So of course, cut into it as most of us pandas do and finished it all off. I would not repurchase this. I also finished this Lush Dream Cream body lotion. I mean, this took me no time at all because I go through body lotion so quickly. I mean, how many mils are in here? 100, maybe 14, 15 applications. Yeah, I went through that really quickly. Really fun though, and of course I am going to recycle this container with Lush. I also finished this one up. This is the Lemon Berry Balm Face and Body Lotion, Vanilla Skies. I mean, this was my son's, so it's like a children's body lotion, but once we couldn't squeeze it out anymore, I cut into it and then I finished it up on my own. Yeah, it was lovely, you know. Stuff for sensitive skin, always great for me. A couple of foil thingies here as well. So this was a cooling cucumber face mask, refreshing and purifying Dead Sea minerals and cucumber extract for sensitive skin. I quite enjoyed this one. It wasn't the first time I bought one of these. It was all right, you know, it's kind of fun. Like sometimes you want to have a bath and do a face mask. That's when I use these things and I can get rid of it now. But yeah, definitely easy on the skin. Didn't break me out or anything like that. Didn't cause irritation. Lovely. And this one here, UT eye pad mask. I had 2 of them and this was the pink one. I did not enjoy this. It really, I don't know. So there were 2 of them. I had a gold one as well. Both times I used them, I found like they really stuck to the skin, which is already sensitive and so thin under my eyes that like pulling them off really like stretched my skin out and like left it a little bit red as well. So I don't think it's necessary. Maybe, you know, if you're in your 20s, fair enough, but not for me. I also finished this one here. So this is an under eye cream, caffeine eye cream, Me Plus again, brightening. This was a repurchase already. I'm quite enjoying this one. I think I would buy it again. But I'm currently using the Revolution Pro Miracle Eye Cream and I quite like that one. It's very moisturizing. So yeah, I like the effect of it. It just feels nicer putting something extra moisturizing under my eyes. And yeah, for sensitive skin, this works great. And now I've got a ton of like lip empties here as well. Basically, these were already done, but I finally managed to scrape out the little last bit that was left in the bullet and created my own concocted lip products here. I didn't film this, you know, I might insert like a picture of what they look like or show you in another video. Yeah, I used a candle warmer as per Jessica Lee's method. Check out her Franken Fridays, they're super fun. She's linked down below because she's doing her No by Project Pan as well. So I've got 4 lip balms here. So this one was Dirty Works Fruity Lip Balm. This one was a Cien Beauty Hydro Lip Balm. It had a pineapple scent. Did not like this. This is Balea, Cocos and Pitaya. This was alright. And out of this lot, this is my favorite, Alverde with organic calendula. I would repurchase this and I have in fact repurchased this already. Or this was a repurchase, I don't have a backup of it. And then 3 lipsticks that are now finally ready to be recycled as well. So there's another, did I have another MAC product? No, I had something to return to Lush. When I go shopping next week with my friend, there's a John Lewis and they have a MAC store and there's a Lush store as well. So yeah, MAC lipstick, Lady Danger. All done. So this is now in a tinted moisturizer, the scrap of it. This one is NARS Toilette, beautiful color, sort of, you know, reddish brown. And the Dior Color Reviver Balm in 001 pink. Also all done now. So yeah, quite a lot of recycling to do. I mean, with the makeup empties, I do bring them into a shop because there tends to be a box there, part of TerraCycle, and they've teamed up with Maybelline, so you can put your empties in there, or even like full products, it's fine. But with these sort of items, they're probably gonna go into the household recycling, and then yeah, the Lush and the MAC are going back into the respective stores so they can clean them out and reuse them again. So yeah, that feels really good. I hope I'll be able to show you some more empties next time. I'm excited to see where my skincare category is going to be. Will I be able to hit under 50 items? I think that'd be really great, especially if I focus more on those sample products. I still have a few of those left. I really hope there'll be some makeup empties as well. Obviously, it gets increasingly harder for me to hit those makeup empties because so many of my makeup categories have already left this project. So where I know that I've got empties coming up, these are in categories that are unfortunately no longer a part of this project, but I'm still going to do my best and work on the primers, the cream eyeshadow sticks, the blushes too, although, you know, that's going to take a little longer. But yeah, can't wait to keep working on everything, update you again. Thank you so much for checking out my video, for listening to me all the way until the end. I really appreciate you. I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and other than that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.